Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, folks? I just decided to make a quick video. I was looking through some of my subscriptions and I saw this video by J Love about why do people cheat. And I know I've made several videos on that topic, but lately I've been doing some thinking and basically I felt I should revisit that topic because I think I've learned a few new things that I consider to be very interesting. There's there's a tendency for people to always wonder why their partner cheated on them. And I think sometimes when we are hurt badly, we look for all kinds of reasons, whether it's psychological or emotional. And you will hear different opinions on why people cheat. Some people will tell you that it has to do with something missing in the relationship, which pushed the cheating partner to look for sex or love elsewhere. Some people will tell you that it has to do with character flaws and the person just has no integrity. Some people will tell you it's for revenge. And I know I've made different videos, give you many reasons that include some of the things I just listed. But you know, when it comes down to it, really, cheating is just really a selfish act. I think sometimes we look for reasons to make ourselves feel better, but what I think it comes down to is just the selfishness of the person who cheats. I think anybody who cheats, regardless of the reason, does it because deep down inside they're afraid of walking away from the relationship, period. Or they are not willing to respect their side of the commitment, but they want to have it both ways. I think ultimately that's really what defines a cheater. A cheater is a cake eater. They want to eat their cake and have it. So they want to have the security that comes from a relationship, from a stable relationship or a steady relationship, but they also want to have the thrill and excitement that comes with having sex with other people. I don't necessarily think it has to do with um, problems in the relationship per se. And there's something that people need to understand. You guys need to understand that just because someone wants to have sex with other people, it doesn't mean he's unhappy with his partner. You know, that's for those people who say that, oh, if you're cheating, why don't you just leave? It's not about leaving or staying. This has nothing to do with the partner. What it is some people don't want to be faithful, but they don't want to lose a steady relationship. If you watch the show Cheaters, you will see that a lot of time, 90% of the time, when they get caught cheating, they run back to their partner and start begging and start saying, "Oh, I made a mistake," or this and that, because what it is, they are comfortable with their partner, so much so that they feel they can go out and do whatever and still come back home to their partner. It's basically a lack of respect for their partner and indirectly for themselves. But I'm going to be straight to the point in this video. The real reason I think people cheat is because there's something missing in themselves. Because ultimately, faithfulness and fidelity don't come from love. You know, people like to say, oh, if you love your partner, you wouldn't cheat on him or her, all that bullshit. Nah, it's nothing to do with love. Faithfulness comes from within. Whether you're faithful or not doesn't depend on who your partner is. Because you can be married to a perfect woman and still cheat on her. And you can be married to a perfect man and still cheat on him for other reasons. Faithfulness is an individual choice. It's a very personal choice. And it comes from a person's own sense of integrity. So don't expect anybody to make you faithful, because that's not going to happen. So that being said, I think the reason why people cheat is because for one reason or the other, they are not satisfied with themselves. And they don't have the maturity level to appreciate the importance of having a good relationship. What it is basically, maybe it has to do with low self-esteem in some cases. I think actually, personally, I believe that 90% of the time, that's really, really what it is. That's the root cause. For men, it has to do with wanting to find validation elsewhere. But it's a subconscious process, so they don't always know. And for women, it might have to do with wanting to feel desirable. Some girls sleep around simply for that, just because they want to feel attractive. And they don't realize that they don't have to use sex for any perceived sense of desirability, but they do it because sex is easy to do. It's easy to do, and it's easy to get the desired results out of it. So instead of them to do it the right way and just try to get people to like them for them, they try to use sex as a trade-off, because it comes with the least risk of rejection, which is what most of these people are terrified of. That's really what I think it is. I think a lot of times when a girl is out there and a guy is hitting on her and she responds and cheats on her partner, it's not because her partner is not doing anything right, or because the guy that she's cheating with is actually better. It has to do with her feeling good about herself. And she feels good about herself by cheating because it makes her feel like she's still attractive. And she doesn't care whether she's hurting her partner or not. And the same goes for guys. So it's nothing to do with gender or emotional stability. It has to do with individual personality and maturity level. Both men and women cheat for the same reasons. Women are not different. Don't buy into that bullshit. I've said it before, the biggest lie ever propagated by society today. Oh, the camera froze. The biggest lie ever propagated by society today is that women are naturally monogamous. I can tell you right now, women are not naturally monogamous. They're not. And that's why I tell guys all the time, don't assume anything about your partner. And let me tell you, ladies, do this too. Do not assume that your partner is perfect. Do not assume that your partner will not cheat. The best thing you can do for yourself is to be good as an individual. You have to make the conscious decision not to cheat, always. Because you have to understand that a good relationship is really worth the effort. You're going to be attracted to other people, whether you like it or not. You're going to want to have sex with other people at some point. But if you're mature enough to recognize that your relationship and the stability of your relationship and the health of your relationship is much more important than some casual fling or some, self-esteem boost, you'll be able to avoid mistakes. And if someone cheats on you, don't take it personally. It is not you that caused it. It's an individual choice that the cheater made. And it reflects on the cheater, not on you. Because no matter what people tell you, there is always a better alternative to cheating. You can always leave. But we all know most cheaters are not looking to leave. They're looking to stay and cheat. And while I believe that everyone is capable of making mistakes, I think it takes a mature and honest person to recognize these things for oneself and make the conscious decision to be better. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that haven't made that decision in life. They still think they can get away with doing things at the expense of other people's emotional well-being. So that's why people cheat. It's not anything to do with the relationship. It has mostly to do with themselves. It is a fear of being alone, and it is not having the courage to step out and fix themselves. So they want to eat their cake and have it both ways. That's why people cheat. So I hope I answered any questions that y'all might have had. And if you guys want to know more, just send me your questions in my inbox or in my comments, and I'll try to reply or make a video about it. But that's what I think. Till later, guys.
Yeah, I know that. I said I'm free.